Hi everyone, it's spring, it's tulip time. Welcome to today's video. It's going to be on tulips. I have 3 tulip gardens that I want to show you today, and 2 of them we filmed last year planting them. And then the third one you have seen before in the past. It's a little spring display that we do in our hometown, and we switch it up every year. So by showing you the 3 and talking about each one, I'm hoping to give you all some tulip planting tips and tricks for your own gardens at home, because each one is a little bit different. We planted some different varieties and we planted each one differently, so the technique we used is a little different. So I thought it would be helpful for planning what you're going to be planting this fall, hopefully some tulips. So I'm going to give you a little tour of each garden and talk a little bit about each one. Aren't they gorgeous? These are my very own tulip beds in 2 raised beds here at my house. And this was a video we did on a hack for deterring garden pests, particularly voles, which I struggle with here. I live up in the woods. But I thought I planted too many, but I did not. I'm so pleased at the amount that I planted here. So we have Charming Beauty, which is the apricot, peony style. And then we have a white with some red streaks in the second bed that's coming up. And that is Dreamline. You all know I love my peonies, so I'm really pleased that I planted these here. And then I have a collection, a spring cottage collection, where there's 5 different bulbs, and it's a mix of tulips and daffodils. So now we have Hannah's raised bed gardens, where we planted some recycled daffodil and tulip bulbs. And we were so thrilled when they were all budding this spring, because we really didn't know what we were going to get for a mix. And that's because we lifted these bulbs early summer when they were done flowering and the leaves had died back. We stored them for the summer, and then instead of throwing them out, we replanted them in this raised bed here. We planted them the same way that we did the beds in my gardens, and we were so happy we did. This is strictly a cut flower bed, but what pretty colors they turned out to be, and even little Jonathan was thrilled with what bloomed in these beds here. We made a lot of nice bouquets from these tulips already. And here's our third tulip bed, which is a really beautiful little display we do in our local downtown, and every year we switch it up. So this is the bulbs that we planted last fall. We plant anywhere between 900 to 1200 bulbs each fall, and we switch it up every year. And everyone in the town is so excited, and I know even when the local high school has the prom, some couples sneak over and they do little photo ops because it's just so pretty. And here it is with our little skirt of pansies, and we do a little container to get some added interest and color. So this year it was 1100 bulbs, and we planted a mix of apricot pride tulips, which are a pale pink, and a nice bright red, which is Darwin hybrid red impression. There it is. And then we planted all around the outer edge a large cup daffodil, which is Johann Strauss. So stunning. Now we love to do this project and we love to surprise everyone every year, but we do lift it after the flowers have faded and the greens die back. And that's because we then plant our summer display, and then when we move into fall, we do a fall display. So we find that tulips actually do better when you replant them every year. And I know that that's tough to say, and so unless you're going to recycle them and just use them in a cutting bed, If you really want an eye-popping display of some really vibrant, healthy tulips, this is the best way to do it, to replant them every year. And I also want to say, don't be shy with your numbers, because this mass planting makes such an impact, and it's really not a very big space. So thanks for joining us today. We love bringing you these videos, and I hope that you've enjoyed it and also gotten some good tips from us. So if you like the video, please go ahead and like it and subscribe to our channel for some future gardening fun with us.